So, Dr. Green, as someone who has done a lot of racial equity work, what to you would you say is the most important part of doing this work?
I've been asking myself that question a lot recently. What I find challenging about this whole racial equity space right now is that despite our best efforts, I am afraid that most of what is being done is performative. And it isn't that there isn't goodwill. It isn't that there isn't authentic interest. I think that all of that is definitely there. But ultimately, I believe that it's like a reactive space around the anxiety that having the deeper conversations about race and history and that meaning has for all of us.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I've heard a similar sentiment through other Black Americans I've spoken with, that this is very reactive in the terms of like there now being EDI programs at organizations or at schools and stuff, but it's not necessarily going into the depth of what is behind what has led us to be here in this country.
Right, and then, and it's coupled with the current/previous administration's view in terms of the executive order and what it does in terms of muffling these kinds of conversations. So, you have that. But then in addition to that, the 1 hour DEI workshop or the 3-session board training doesn't speak to sort of 400-year legacy of representation. And the belief that through that kind of action that you're going to have something of substance come of it. And then the part that has really been most challenging to me is that the emotional cost that it has to people of color in particular, Black people in specific, and then also the complexity, and this is the real complexity, is that the issues around race are only one aspect of difference that needs the same kind of deconstruction. And so therefore the issues around gender, around class, around sexual orientation, just to name a few, require the same levels of work. And it's like the availability for it is a bit of a challenge. Let's put it there.